Alright, hello, and we are live for our last match of 4DM for the round 16, the Netherlands versus the United Kingdom. Looking to be a very, very interesting match, just like judging off of how good both of these players are and just how good these teams are in general. And I'm
Yeah,
here
it's
with oh,
me, hopefully.
hopefully.
I'm not unmuted, thankfully.
Yeah,
Uh,
you are.
it looks like I'm muted here because Discord is a good program, but
Yeah,
alright. Uh, but hey, it will be a pretty close match. Like, we have a lot of returnees from previous 40Ms, and both Netherlands and United Kingdom are very strong teams, so I'm definitely excited.
yeah, I know a lot of the Team UK players are returnees just from last year where they came. Do you know where they came last year? I know they came pretty high.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, United. I don't remember off the top of my head the positions of these teams like you, but like they were always strong. Like especially Netherlands, famously strong accuracy and SC team. So
Hmm. And
definitely one of the teams to be scared about.
that's definitely shown by them being the fourth seed, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
just their LN skills as well as their SV skills also being pretty
no,
good. I
yeah,
think
absolutely.
they got number one on LNs, correct, for qualifiers.
Yeah, I think they got they got first place in Ag, and they got some other stuff. Got really good SGs and really good accuracy. It's a very interesting team because like, although they're fourth seed, you can make a solid argument for them being the toughest early game team overall. Like they're quote unquote number one seed early game because
Yeah,
they are just overall kind of stupid. They're busted. Yeah, like they have number one lens, number four accuracy, and very serviceable SV. Like they would only lose like the most diehard SV specialist teams, and they're very fine otherwise. No problem. One of these teams is the UK.
yeah, the UK being pretty known, in my opinion,
yeah,
for
they're
SV, just with
their
Hyper and
SV
Matt.
their SV is really cracked. They have Finibichu, who is putting in some solid work. They had an insane qualifier for SV. They got sixth.
Hmm. Also,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure both teams have at least practiced one of the SV maps beforehand. Hyper's map, Turbo, being already in the pool, and
Yeah.
then Netherlands SV1. I think
yeah.
Metaspace was literally used in the BNL.
There's a Netherlands SV and the UK SV, dude.
It is perfect.
It's all collusion with the poolers to make perfectly balanced matches.
Yeah,
Can
but it's
confirm.
hopefully from what I've heard, we will be seeing some SV. I know some of the both Netherlands and some of the UK players, and they have both said that they will be
Yeah.
playing SV.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. And I don't think any of these guys want to ban SV. So
Hmm.
yeah, we might see some very because like with both of the if these teams have both of the SVs open, I think navigating the pool is really interesting for both of them.
Yeah, I feel like UK just wants to ban LNs though, which is just a pretty easy one. I know
Yeah,
LN3 being super hard with the releases, and Tokyo Ghetto, I think. I don't know if is
yeah.
that LN3, but
No,
Tokyo
Tokyo
Ghetto,
Ghetto's LN1.
yeah,
LN3 is Masquerade.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, LN3 very hard with the releases, and LN1 being quite long, so it's pretty easy to get a break
Yeah,
in.
though I'm not really sure if they want Honey Bunny either. They don't like any of the LNs, but like they do dislike some more than others.
Yeah, definitely. And that was,
What is
I believe,
this song?
I think this is the Netherlands warm up. Or actually, no, this is a Not Gonna Fangirl map. This is the UK warm up. There's no way it isn't.
Yeah.
I think Not Gonna Fangirl did play last year under the name of Secret
Don't-
for Team UK, so
Oh, it's the.
little fun fact.
Oh, what does this have to do with OMDT?
It's a warm up. What is the BPM? 8 or 67.8. That is
67.8.
amazing.
It's wonderful. And it's also about like that weird fucking city with a like a huge name. That's in
Oh, it's
England.
that. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a land fair quill. I'm not gonna. I'm not even
No,
gonna try. I
you're as
might
good as
pull
I.
up the name and try, like, and everybody's gonna laugh at me, but I'm too lazy for that.
Look, you're better at pronunciations than I am.
I'm
So
probably not.
you'd be
like,
surprised. I cannot read English.
like there is not no being good at pronunciation for this goddamn name. This is like it's too forsaken. It's too forsaken. Oh, so it's a pack of warm-ups. Oh my god.
It's a
That
pack.
is yeah,
Oh, this is.
it's from a pack, so like oh my
Everyone
god.
download this. Everyone get this map. It is.
It
It's a
it, it,
need.
it reminds me a little bit of the French Paquetage shitfest maps, like the
Mhm.
packs,
Yeah.
which is like a bunch of absolutely ridiculous stuff. Have you played the charts?
No, I've never played it
No,
personally, but
it's like it's some stuff like Galaxy Collapse base boosted and like Barbie Girl dump stream. It is it's hilarious.
that is not cursed at all. That is just a normal
And
pack.
there's like three of those. It's like it's like if there's Oza World Heritage, the French shitfest packs are in there somewhere. Like I swear to God.
I hope we get to see that pack next week. Maybe the French team decides to make it as a warm up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this doesn't seem like too bad of a map, mostly act based, and as we are seeing, Netherlands having just a bit of an advantage in it.
Yeah.
Maybe is foretelling. But yeah, I was looking at the statistics for everything. It looks like the UK seems to have gotten better scores last week on the round 32 maps and on most of the maps than the Netherlands. So hopefully that doesn't show anything. Most of the maps besides Psycho where they top scored, but yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't show anything too great, and this isn't gonna be sweep. I hope we start off with a. Oh, what are these SVs? I wasn't looking.
What?
What are these SVs?
Oh, so
Oh, it's how to say the.
are you kidding that kids learn this? Well, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of important. This is a city in England,
It's,
so like,
it's probably their
it's
city.
reasonable, but that is so cursed.
How do you even find this video?
I have no idea. Like, it's from their country, so they. Oh, it's in Wales. I'm stupid.
Oh.
I mean that explains the name. I didn't knew that it was in the island of the United Kingdom and the whole somewhere in the thing. Like, yeah, makes sense. UK moments.
UK moment. It is a quite big. Yes. Whatever it is said, just discount it.
Yeah.
About a fourth left in the warm-ups, and then we'll be going on to the rolls. Do you want to do what I always do and predict the rolls? It's the most important part of the entire match.
Netherlands 11. United Kingdom 3.
Oh, you're going for lower rolls. You know what? I'm gonna do the opposite. I think the UK get like a 97, but the Netherlands they get a 98. We're gonna go all the way up. Netherlands win.
That would be funny.
Beautiful singing.
I just had to do that.
It's like an angel. Don't worry.
Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. And hey, yeah, there we go. Now we got 6 events as soon as we're done with the rows. which is probably gonna be one of the most interesting parts of this.
The rolls is the best part.
this
Oh,
matchup.
Mad rolling
It was
58.
58. So
We're not
close
there.
to- Yeah,
Sad.
we're
Is
not there.
Netherlands gonna win? Netherlands win the roll with an 88.
Yeah, we both got it that the Netherlands were gonna win,
At
which makes
least.
absolutely no sense.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, this off the battle. They decided to go neither way. Like I went low, you went high, and then they went middle.
It's just like an average roll. Alright, well, it is the UK's ban first, and as I said, I feel like they may ban LN3 or LN1. So what do you think? Oh, actually,
Oh, they banned
LN2.
Honey Bunny. Wow,
Makes sense.
they gotta hate Honey Bunny real bad for this ban. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they banned it real fast, in like less than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So what do you think the Netherlands is gonna ban? I'm personally
That's
more on
a-
the line of time
It's
goes
a tough
by.
question. Yeah, just because the chart is like extremely cursed.
Yeah, with a lot of those quad streams, or yeah, and
Yeah,
actually they banned Rice.
The quad streams with rolls are just weird. Alexis is also a kind of awkward chart. They probably rather just not deal with it. It's just very inconsistent. It's
Yeah,
like it has everything it needs to be like very inconsistent. It's a long chart with like no notes and based on combo breaking. So
and there's like these two
rather
really
get
long
focused.
trills in it that can just mess you up really, really
Yeah,
easy.
you just rather get rid of this. It's quite comprehensible.
Right, and I guess it will be, I believe, Netherlands pick first. And they most likely will be going for either one of the LNs or SP. Hopefully we can see Metastasis. I don't think the Netherlands want to pick any of the Rice if they have to, since it's not really in their favor. And it looks like they're picking Lexus? Or is that a map? I don't think that's a map.
No, Lexus is what they just banned.
Oh, okay.
And also, they pick. Oh.
Where?
I think they just they're supposed to have picked. Or not.
Yeah, they're just choosing him.
I do think.
Oh, I think Client died. Okay, that is very sad.
Wonderful.
So let me check the ref sheet then. And what is this song? Whatever this song is.
Oh, it's the Iron remix.
Oh.
Oh, alright, let's go. Pressing Delta.
Banger. I actually love this song so much. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a very good song. Let's go.
It's also a over rapid song, so.
Crossing Dance 7.
Crossing Dance 7. It is quite long though, and very Rice oriented. So I'm not sure about this pick personally. And I guess this is going to be our players ready perfectly. Samuel, Lumpers, and Seimitsu for Team Netherlands. All of them being pretty good at AC, and that is definitely needed.
And on the other side, Pluty, Hyper, Hyper, and Taylor. So,
definitely pretty. Makes sense completely. I know Hyper is pretty good at AC, and so is Taylor. And the MP has started. We will just be waiting.
Yeah. And here we go.
Wait, this is the background for this map? For this diff? I guess. Alright. Just waiting for everything to start. Nothing much starting off, UK with a bit of a lead, but the map has literally just started, so it doesn't really matter. It'll be flipping for a bit until the actual Rice section comes in.
Here we go, I guess.
Some minor Ellens.
Mini lead, like, barely can be called a lead, it's just flickering around, so.
No breaks yet.
Yeah, it's just because the teams are way too tight between themselves. The
yeah,
players are very
Seimitsu and Taylor with very good act though.
Mm-hmm. And that's where it's getting interesting.
And yep, this is the actual map now. It is very, very close.
I think it was a 200 by Lumpers. And now 200 by Seimitsu is gonna be giving the UK team a sizable lead. But it's also very ridiculous. I can literally just count the 200s very easily. Trivially.
Yeah, for all these players too, it is insane how good all of them are at act. Just that 200 really can just put the lead, but if any of them break, it'll be very detrimental for their team specifically. And we're already halfway through, so
look at this lead. 2K is nothing. On the contest start, by the way.
Bancho moment waiting, and Hyper actually having the highest act in the lobby next to Taylor, so that's very good for Team UK. And looks like Hyper is just gonna be waiting a bit.
Oh, it's the Hyper needs a little bit of extra stamina, so he's pausing for longer.
Exactly. But we will see the Netherlands having a bit of a lead just because of Hyper not playing. But it shouldn't matter too much. Fleety not having as good of act as Taylor here, but still definitely good. A bit above Lumpers specifically. So definitely playing against his counterpart. These acts are very close across the board. Taylor's having a bit of better accuracy than Seimitsu.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, it's not by much.
Yeah, and Hyper had the best act, so we're gonna be waiting a long time to see what happens up this match.
Yeah. We're already about 2/3 in. Seimitsu taking a break is so bad.
The plot thickens.
It is. We will just be waiting for the match, or for Hyper to come up.
And the break is really unfortunate too.
Yeah, it is quite late in the map, so unless Hyper has taken a break this far, I do think UK should be having the lead. And we're about to be coming to the ending. This ending is very long and quite easy.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't look like Hyper has disconnected.
Hopefully not. But also I don't want to check because I really want to see where it's which way it's gonna go.
Yeah, and it looks like this is gonna end the map for us. Looking Netherlands did win by a lot, but Hyper did play and did finish. And
Hyper did play and finish. So wait.
On the MP, it says that Team UK took the point.
Oh, I see.
Mainly off that one miss from Seimitsu. Yeah, the only miss in the lobby.
Oh, H14 with a 995.
Yeah, that is a very, very good score from Hyper.
That's based.
Not as good a ratio as Taylor had, but it's just mainly that raw accuracy there.
Yeah,
that just helped him out.
The 200 control is solid.
And
so now it's time for United Kingdom to pick. Try to convert this into a 2-0 lead. It's really important.
That was a breakpoint, so that is not very great for the Netherlands.
Yeah. Honestly, since they're sitting on an early breakpoint, they can pick a little bit risky. But they do go for something reasonable. I think IM8 is one of their more likely picks. I wouldn't be slightly afraid of the Netherlands, since this is kind of their accuracy territory still, I believe, but...
Yeah, as long as the Netherlands don't miss, they definitely do have a high chance of winning this.
Yeah. It's not, and also it's not like the United Kingdom wants to be messing with the LNs anytime soon.
And, by the way, I just want to point this out. This song sounds like a line dance.
Yeah.
It's like something I was looking at while playing. And it is, once you notice it, you can't unsee it or unhear it. We will just be waiting for the players to ready up.
This song is just so much fun, though.
It's very upbeat. Did any of the players... Oh, it looks like Split School did swap from Samit 2.
Oh.
Or for Samit 2. And username did swap for Hyper on UK. So possibly just
and also doesn't seem that it doesn't seem that Split School liked it one bit. So here's hoping.
I believe. And going into the match, let's hope that there are no stupid pauses like there was last map with Hyper. Here are the anchory patterns. There are a lot of anchors and hamstrings in this map, so it's pretty easy to mess up. And Ready Perfectly getting a whole lot of 300s, just regular, really screwing up his act.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Giving quite a bit of a lead over to the UK. And this map is decently short, so anything can really affect the Netherlands.
Yeah, right now basically the whole act is predicated on the difference between Ready Perfectly and the rest of their team, which is stabilized. It doesn't seem like they're being able to increase their accuracy all that much.
I think he's even got a 200 there, which isn't too great, but it doesn't look like that's affect the UK too much.
Yeah, right now the UK keeping that slim lead. And yeah, right as to say it, Ready Perfectly climbing all the way right back up to 99.7, it seems.
Yeah, but this is definitely a battle just between
and a 200 from Taylor. Not that bad. They're still holding the lead. It's very impressive.
Ready Perfectly with the miss.
With the drop. Basically it.
Yeah, unless the UK
There's only the final
miss.
run. Another miss. Yeah. Only the team miss from the UK could do anything to loosen this charge, but it's absolutely not gonna happen.
Yeah, unless there's just a full combo reset on the UK, I don't think they can lose this map.
Yeah. No way.
There's not much left too, so I think it's already, we can already call it.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. The UK starts off 2-0.
2-0. It is back to the Netherlands pick, most likely going to be going for one of those LNs. Rather than Hybrid 1 Del Rio.
Yeah, the miss really costs. But also, UK was just like really consistent as a unit.
Oh yeah, you can see that by the 1-200 on every single player.
Yeah, the 3-man black flag. Let's go.
Nice. Everyone except for Pluty having the 994.
Yeah.
So I think
now it's time for them to pick again. I think they're going straight for Happy Ghetto, honestly.
Most likely is their best pick, and I think even without that break, the UK would have won that just off of accuracy alone.
Oh yeah, there's SVs. Picking the SVs is kind of ballsy, not gonna lie.
I mean, all of them have practiced it at least, so we won't be seeing anything wrong. And Hyper being on Team Netherlands, let's go. New Netherlands players.
But yeah, let's see. Just have no idea when that happened.
We are just gonna be
What's
waiting
going
for these
on?
players. I think they're just waiting,
Oh god.
and
They're
Yes.
icing out the UK. No, just kidding. Should not imply these things. But yeah. Here we go for SV. Honestly, I didn't expect they would pick the SV so early, especially not against the UK. But yeah, it
Yeah.
seems they're confident in this. Oh, and we're not going to see it because, oh, there we go. Thank you, Klein.
Nice job, Client. And it looks like it has stabilized. The UK having a bit of a lead in this earlier section, but we are just gonna wait for these slow jams since, as we saw in the last match,
Yeah, until
slow
the
jams
very
is
end of the
rare.
map, it can just go either way.
Seimitsu having a very, very good axe. Same thing with Narumi, though. And here is the slow jam soon. An easier section here. Most of the players on UK don't have as good of scores as Netherlands right now, so they just are keeping this lead. It looks like everyone has played the SV at least, though. Nobody taking any 200s in the slow jam. Matt taking quite a bit of 300s, though, which isn't too great. Just giving the lead more over to Team Netherlands. Nobody messing up on these little LNs, setter LNs.
Yeah.
And here,
Well, they have a very healthy lead. 3 players with extremely high accuracy. And right now, this random map starts to get real.
Let's see if we see any breaks.
Ooh, immediate swing.
Yeah, the score is flickering a tad bit.
Seems like there's a few more normal 300s going around in the UK. I think that was a 200 for Matt.
That is not good since Matt does have the lowest accuracy, so he should be trying his best just to keep it safe.
Couldn't be also lagging slightly behind.
Oh, another 200 from Matt.
Yeah. They're perfectly good doing easily, but it's just that there's huge accuracies in the Netherlands side, and it's just really hard to compete against that.
Yeah, and there's not much left in the map unless a miss comes out from either Knight or Seimitsu.
Yeah.
I think this is just settled, and Netherlands will be
this might
taking
be just settled. As Netherlands plays a final nose, this might be their first point on the board, and it is. By a lead of 32k, no less.
My god. Seimitsu with the
double
62.
assess with a. This ratio is outrageous.
1k per 320s exactly. Let's go.
Yeah, double 996. Holy hell. And here we can also clearly see that 1-200 for every 1,000 nodes basically loses you 1k points.
Yeah, just
like
because
very
little
clearly see.
there are.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them to go around, definitely.
And it kind of makes you scared if you're the UK, just knowing that how well the Netherlands are at this
SV no longer exists. Like that, the United Kingdom's still a point ahead. That breakpoint, they really want to ride at breakpoint now because all of a sudden the Netherlands just has if that ratio is gonna apply to Turbo, right now just got another map they can very handily win on, and their pick of their favorite LN to keep playing. So United Kingdom has to put on pressure now. They cannot lose their picks anymore. Else
Yeah,
we're going to tiebreaker. Though I
and
do think the United Kingdom has reason to be confident in tiebreaker. Perhaps their players are physically stronger, is the impression I get, but
really,
really better not to go for it.
I feel like the Netherlands may be at a bit of an advantage at tiebreaker just because of how many LN and how hard the LN is in the tiebreaker specifically.
That is true, though. That is true.
And Netherlands just being, as everyone knows, very, very confident in the LNs. So far not picking it, but definitely in their back pocket whenever they need it. Whenever they just need
yeah, that's totally is.
But
right now,
UK
2-1, but the UK under pressure. They just gotta win.
UK does pick 273.15. Quite a stamina draining map at the end, and just the ending itself is very brutal on its own, just because of how long you've been playing for. And since this is pretty easy to hack in general, if you're trying too hard to get hacked, you may get a bit nervous.
Possibly. It's the worst thing that can happen. Because usually when you're trying really hard to hack stuff, in general, I think you're more susceptible to just like making slightly worse mistakes. Just like if you really just care about the combo, yeah, you're gonna miss a bit, but you're probably gonna keep the combo. But if you're going all out for hack, you might end up with some pretty disastrous mistakes if you mess it up, or if you get out of your jam. But
yeah, and it's pretty easy to miss on this map specifically, just because of how easy it is to combo rush.
Yeah, it is true. Also, it has a few weird rolls, a few weird rhythms, a lot of stops and restarts to the streams, which are also prime opportunities to rush. Just a lot of double jumps too, which is always awkward. I think there were. Yeah, like
these acts are tied here. This bar is flickering so fast.
Lumper's a bit. Yeah, Lumper's username a bit low, but the teams themselves are just dead time. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yes, let's go with a really high AC at 99.9, not being contested by anybody yet. And username was able to get back that accuracy. So
yeah, it just doesn't stop flickering. It's all based on who's getting like more normal 300s right now.
Oh no!
Spits cool misses.
As we were saying earlier.
Everything. Yeah, just a solo miss. Extremely unfortunate.
It is definitely so possible for the UK to miss at this ending, since it is very, very difficult. But let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it is, but you really do not want to miss. Like, look at that lead, how quickly it establishes itself. And it's not gonna go down unless the UK has a miss of the round.
And we're already halfway through the map.
And really, that's all they need. They just need winner picks, and that is it. Can do this all day.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is a UK pick.
This is a UK pick.
So that is very, very good for the UK, possibly not getting a breakpoint.
Yeah, not getting the counter break. They're really counting on not getting the counter breaks. That's all they need to play for. If they just don't lose their own picks, they're just gonna be able to avoid a potentially very close tiebreaker. So they're really happy with this.
Yeah, and that removes the highest accuracy on Netherlands with splits going. We're coming into the ending of this.
Yeah, the chart is not done though. There's still about 100,000 points to go.
Oh, Taylor taking a miss.
Is there time? Because this part is really dense. I don't know if there's 200 combo to go.
I think there is.
But it's gonna be pretty close.
Oh.
No. It just loses. The combo's lost. Too little, too late. And right now, Yuki's gonna be taking about a bit shy of 2,000 points.
Yes.
If they missed as much earlier, this might have been a Netherlands point, and it would be disaster striking.
Yeah. Splitskool having a really nasty break also doesn't help him at all. Getting a 50 as well as I think like one or two 200s in that when he did break. So that definitely helped the UK team take their point. However, we
Yeah,
do go
definitely.
into Netherlands pick. Hopefully they go into one of the islands as we have been saying. Or they can
Hmm.
go into a turbo if they're just feeling really confident since they just did win the SV pick.
Hmm. Yeah. I
And
think they should. I think it's either DSC or Ghetto. I
mhm,
think they might want to cut out the Masquerade. Between Ghetto and Masquerade, like, very personal opinion, I think Masquerade is easier to choke on. And really, all
yeah.
they want is like the consistency of being able to have high acting lanes and stuff. So that's what I go with Go for in their place. Maybe they don't want to practice. They don't want to do turbo. Like, in which case, I would think they would go for Gather the Masquerade. But I do think they should be feeling really good in the SVs after that Metastasis win.
Yeah, they did win Metastasis by quite a bit. It looks like UK either A, didn't practice it enough, or just didn't have the act down.
Mm-hmm.
But we are just going to be waiting. As you said, Masquerade may not be the best pick just because of how easy it is to combo break in it,
Mm-hmm.
just with all the really awkward releases, I believe.
Yeah.
And just like some hand streams going into LNs, which aren't too easy. So maybe Geto is the pick. It is quite long though, so if nerves are a really big issue, I think that could help you actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they will be going to Masquerade. Still a good pick. Finally dipping their toes into the LN category.
Oh, they did pick the Masquerade. Alright, then just skill issue, I guess.
Skill issue. Maybe they just want to show off how good they are at the LNs, or just because, you know, they are very good at it.
They're very good.
Free,
I
free
think they
coming
might
in.
be counting on like UK inconsistency for an even safer score lead. Uh, if they did, if they do feel like insanely confident in Masquerade, then it is a good pick.
And
It's just that from a vacuum, it's usually not the safer option if you're good.
yeah,
That's it.
it is definitely the most not guaranteed LN pick in the pool, since,
Yeah, fair.
as you said, it is pretty easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
So we will just be waiting for the players to start. It looks like these are going to be the team. Free comes in for the first time in this LN map. It's known as a 7K player, so possibly just good at that. Or good at LNs because of it. But I think this is the same lineup for the Team UK as it was before. And yeah, no changes coming in from them. If a breakpoint comes out for Team UK, that would be very good since they would be at match point. And the MP start has gone out. Just wait. Just now we're gonna wait 10 seconds as usual.
Oh.
And here we are into the map. And you're taking a bit to load. Nothing too bad. Freak not loading in properly. We will have to wait for everyone else. And on this
That
hyper
is
keeping is
just few
double S.
notes.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
This
For
map
now,
is
accuracy
short.
is looking pretty tight. Should soon swing to one side or the other as soon as the LN starts showing up. Yeah, and here we go. Just immediately you feel the advantage solidify to the UK, the Netherlands side. It's almost magic.
Yeah,
They're
but
very
still,
good
these
at
accuracy
it.
scores are very close. It's mainly based on the amount of just regular 300s they're getting.
Yeah,
The username getting
that
quite
is
a bit of
good.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Just their act dropping compared to every other player on Team Netherlands and Team UK. And it looks like Ready Perfectly having super good act here.
Yeah,
Definitely has
actually,
practiced quite a bit here.
they're pretty crazy.
Score is flickering by quite a
Yeah,
bit.
it's flickering. I think it's not looking too comfy for the Netherlands. Mm,
We should be getting to about the halfway point.
yeah, here you can see that the Netherlands do indeed have a small but healthy lead. In case of no breaks, this map should be going to them if both teams maintain their current accuracy.
Yeah, but Hyper having quite good accuracy, very good for their
Yeah.
team. If any 200s come up from Team Netherlands, that is definitely gonna help
Yeah,
them
the
get
UK is
that.
doing perfectly fine, honestly. Like, they're doing what they need to do. Like, the Netherlands is a fearsome team, but they're doing their best, not choking. Now username gets a bunch of 200s. I'm sorry. And just keeping themselves on that range, where if the other team misses, you can swoop in and get the win. I think that's if you're feeling unfavored in a certain category. I think that's always the best you can do. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna be a win for the Netherlands by
by
10K.
quite a bit.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
winning off of act alone, username not having as good of a
Yeah,
ratio as all the
it
other players.
was. Oh God, it was all third player basically.
hmm
Uh, I think that 200 rush from username just kind of sealed it.
Yeah,
Freak still had an accolade, but that hit really hard. It would have been even closer. Just
this does
crazy.
show that the LN picks are very, very good for Team Netherlands, so it should help them out. Just shake off some nerves if they have any right now
Yeah, they
for
definitely
that.
gotta.
This could go down to Del Rio, though. As
Mm,
long as Netherlands can
well,
go and take a break point, Del Rio can do
no,
it.
I don't think it's gonna go to Del Rio. The UK has no reason to pick anything but
Oh,
Rice,
wait, yeah,
and the
okay.
Netherlands
I thought
only
they
have
were
a
going to
single
play.
pick left.
Yeah,
I think honestly, I even think the leftovers are gonna be the Rio and Takagero.
possibly. You think? I feel like Netherlands may pick, probably would pick Tokyo Ghetto, just off
Just
of
to not
how
play the
unsure you are.
turbo. Yeah, it's kind
I
of
don't think
yeah, I think it's kind of a
it's kind
bad.
of a coin flip because
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
kind of a
truly
coin
know
flip,
how much
definitely.
the UK has practiced
The
turbo.
UK practice. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Whereas
Uh,
you can kind of just guarantee that you take a point on Tokyo Ghetto since you did do pretty well on it.
yeah, you did pretty well in Netherlands. Everyone did really good. No excessive 200s, no combo drops. Everyone with fine ratio. Yeah, I can see why Takagero would be a good option. But also, maybe was too close to comfort. So they might want to take the SV where they won a bit more aggressively
Yeah,
against the United Kingdom. But then again, DSV is where anything could happen. So I
yeah.
do expect DSV. I think any of these two would be decent picks.
I hope
But
the
wow.
SV, but I think it's going to be Tokyo Ghetto. But either way,
Yeah.
Netherlands does have to take one of the rice maps if they want to take it to tiebreaker.
Yeah, they only have
So,
2 opportunities left. So smooth.
yeah. Definitely that first pick coming to play in this later stage.
So it's gonna be all about that rice acting. And it's very difficult chart to.
Yeah, it's very awkward rhythmically to act. Just because of how weird the snapping are and just the amount of grace notes there are. Blitz School having a problem, I guess, on the band show.
Yeah. as always.
It does this sometimes. Right. Everyone missing. Definitely. Alright, now we're back to stable. We're pretty early on, but a miss... I don't see a miss happening on this map. Definitely is, in my opinion, going to go down to Ack, and I feel like Netherlands may be favored in it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Doing very well. They are indeed a very good act team. Even in the chart, this hard to control, they're just like slaying it.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that by the lead that they have just right now. Not much, but it's still some.
Yeah, the break revealed that the lead is not that big, but still solid. And while this map is a bit chokeable, it's got a lot of opportunity for you to drop to 200. I'm sorry, username.
It's not
it's
great.
so pretty unlikely that there's gonna be a straight up drop.
Yeah, this map is pretty short as well, so...
Small drop in actor. Oh, it's back to the UK! You don't like that?
Username got a few 200s though, so this score is flickering. It's going to... it could go to either team. If anything happens on Team UK, they really just need to keep the stabilized act. Split Skull getting quite a bit of 300s isn't helping them out. There's not much left.
Getting close to the end. Yeah, I think that's gonna go to the UK. There's not a lot of map left.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Ooh, and they win it on the nick of time. Really was the rolls.
Ooh. Yeah, very, very close map though. Definitely just shows some promise.
Like,
possibly.
It was 1K 300 points. Oh, I think that was Split School.
Yeah, it was mainly off those 200s from Split School. Just
but
one of those rolls.
And username also had a really tough drop, but Flutie and Taylor are with the ridiculous scores, really. This was two team effort, true and true. Not everyone was consistent, but it was like just the two teams that just like really trying the best they could, and the UK just ended up coming out on top.
Split School saying their PB is 84 perfect, so it doesn't look like that came in.
Oh, so that was kind of a big underperformance.
Yeah.
The Netherlands has now lost one of their key opportunities to reverse a breakpoint. They really needed that. Next time, they're gonna have to win on Time Goes On. Which, I mean, is probably the most cursed, the chokeable chart in the Rice Pool, but also, you don't want to have to FC that for a win.
Did they pick Turbo or Tokyo?
Yeah, they did pick
Ghetto.
No,
because it says they picked Tokyo Ghetto.
But the name of the other is Tokyo Machine, so I think that was the wrong map.
Okay. Sadly, we don't see Turbo. That would be really... I wish.
Yeah, you got the wrong thing from Tokyo's SAS.
At least we hear it. At least we hear the banger. So
I got baited. I got hella baited.
You are wrong. I am correct here. And we will be seeing LN1 as I predicted.
Yeah, you're right in the end.
It looks like Hyper coming in for this map. Hey, taking out Flutie, actually, and Sam. Who is getting taken out? Oh, Split School gets taken out for Freak here.
Oh. Yeah.
And yes, Sass, nobody noticed that you put Tokyo. You put Tokyo, whatever, fight. Turbo. Exclamation mark MP start Turbo.
MP start Turbo. So yeah, let's go. Netherlands on the verge of defeat. No need to win every single chart to get through. UK being a very tough not to crack. The early breakpoint really did make all the difference. Since then, there have been no others. Yet the situation looks awfully dire.
Yeah.
Just a single breakpoint.
If this is match point for UK, so there is a chance for UK just to take it here. This map is decently long though.
Yeah. If a drop happens, that's it. See you in losers.
I mean, if a drop happens, it shouldn't be as bad just because of the length of this map alone. It's definitely possible for another one.
Not really though, because drops decrease a fixed amount of score. So the more notes there are, like the more your misses matter in relation to other chunks. There's kind of a weird thing going on where missing on a short map is terrible, and then the longer the chart is, the more terrible it is to miss a single time compared to not missing.
Well, either way, it doesn't look like anyone is missing so far.
Yeah,
about a fourth in,
missing.
and Netherlands having quite a sizable lead by about 10k.
Yep. It is. And right now they do have a really solid accolade. They've just been really good at maintaining that all day. And while in Masquerade was discreet, here it's even more pronounced. They're just slaying it.
Even with quite a bit of 200s coming out from Ready Perfectly, it looks like... Oh, Freak taking a break!
Ooh, goodness. We're gonna be seeing soon enough if that's gonna be enough to drop their lead by any significant amount.
I don't feel like it is. Netherlands has a really big lead here.
Yeah,
the is coming back.
Yeah, the built themselves a really good question. And they're gonna be able to stomach the miss with not much issue.
But Ready Perfectly was
but another miss.
That is not good.
It's making this chart look incredibly dicey.
Ready Perfectly really needs to come back to that combo as soon as possible, and if Lumpers takes a miss, I think that'll be it.
Oh yeah, not the full team miss though, do not say that. Usually dropping a few 200s, quite a few of them. And that's just enough to keep the lead afloat. Ready Perfectly, back to full combo. And right now the entirety of the Netherlands very solidly in the lead still. I think even a miss right now, another one, wouldn't really hurt their chance of winning. And the lead continues to like more and more in their favor once again. So no panic. Even with the misses still. Super Netherlands-based map. And that's them. And that's it. They're gonna take this one home. And now for possibly the most important... Yeah, the most important chart in the game. I think, like, if it goes to tiebreaker, it's obviously going to decide the game, but either of them can take it. But the Netherlands really the Netherlands absolutely need to win this if they want to win. And the UK would really rather win on this.
Yeah, I feel like this is the only point that the UK can... I'm not sure if the UK are even up in the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think the Netherlands are a bit more favored, so if the Netherlands can take this breakpoint, it'll be very good for their team, just in general. And I don't see any reason for UK to pick anything other than time goes by.
Yeah, I know. Maybe the Rio... No, not the Rio, but I think the only thing they should pick other than time goes by is Turbo.
Yeah.
And that's if they really wanna... Yeah, I wouldn't pick Turbo if they lost on the DLNs by like 30k. So I think this time goes by all the way. But also time goes by was really first. Yeah, they never played the first start. Let's see who's gonna miss this time. Has there been a 6-man FC of this already?
I have no clue. I don't feel like it.
I feel like there has not been. It is just that kind of charm.
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird bursts in this map, and just so many quad streams as well.
Yeah.
we'll just be waiting for our last pick. Get started. Right, and we will be starting on our last pick. Time goes by.
Yeah.
Netherlands really need to win this map if
Yeah, they
they
absolutely
want
do.
to have even a chance to take this point
The
and not get sent
accuracy,
to losers.
the accuracy battles are gonna be crazy too. Like,
Yeah,
I'm talking a bit much about like someone always misses, which is kind of true. This map is really chokeable, but really none of these teams are gonna like expect to miss, and all that remains after that is crazy ratios. Both of these teams are instantly good at accuracy,
yeah.
and they're then just gonna be given this up for free. Okay.
And here's this burst. See if anybody misses. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no one. But the lead is indeed sliding towards the Netherlands.
This happened earlier in Rice 4 though, so it's definitely possible for UK to take this back. And Piper with the miss.
This! That is... Oh god.
That is very good for how short this map is, only being 2 minutes.
Yeah. UK on the ropes. As the Netherlands are looking livelier than ever on this match. Spent the past so many maps just like keeping it together. And now finally their time to strike. Just need to hold this accuracy.
And a lot of people in the Netherlands, both Split School and Ready Perfectly, with a really good act here. Better than both than Username and Taylor, so that's definitely helping them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Taylor with a miss, that's very devastating.
Oh, another one.
I don't know.
And look how the act goes towards the Netherlands side. Just a huge swing.
And
incredibly crucial as the Netherlands are looking one step closer to the tiebreaker.
I think this is the tiebreaker. There's
yeah, it is.
Netherlands does take the last break point, and it's a break point, so it was dire for them. They needed that.
Ooh,
Let's go have a really good act.
Yeah, the ridiculous score from Spisco also helped a lot. So yeah, right now,
oh no,
that is great for Netherlands. Not only have they gotten successfully to the tiebreaker, but the UK, I feel, has no momentum coming into this. They just had to play a 3-minute LN map, and then they just went in and they had 2 chokes. They're in a very tight spot, and Netherlands just riding. DJ Client, let's go.
We need to... Oh my god, this is the 5th tiebreaker? This is insane.
Yeah.
Already. We start off with the tiebreaker, and I guess we're going to be ending it with the tiebreaker. This is a bit too crazy for me. I'm personally thinking that the Netherlands does win this just because of the amount of LNs in this tiebreaker, as I have been saying throughout the entire match. But there is definitely still a chance for UK to win just because of how easy it is to break on them. Maybe the UK are a bit more physically better than the Netherlands in LN.
Yeah. But also, damn if it's not a tough spot. Both of these teams do not like being in the tiebreaker. They would much rather been able to like break point. Netherlands lost their opportunity early. They had to play catch up the entire time, and the UK really did not want to let go of the break point. And after all that time, here we are. Necessary discrepancy.
Yeah, the UK just weren't able to take that last point.
Oh god.
And we're just gonna be waiting. I think client died or something. wrong song. Looks like Hyper got a miss mainly because his alarm went off, I guess.
Let's see.
That is quite unlucky. I don't think even with if Hyper FC'd, they would have won. Oh, instead we hearing hands. Let's go.
Oh, here's the song. Let's go. This is gonna be intense. I'm so excited. It's gonna be Samuel, Freak, and Ray perfectly against Taylor, Hyper, and Username.
Yeah, it looks like the LN teams of both of these matches, or of both of these teams, are just playing.
Yeah. Here we go.
This map is very long, so a lot of things to happen. And here are the first bit of LNs. Nothing too hard, definitely a lot harder than what they have been playing them. Hopefully none of these players are too nervous just going into this map. Netherlands having a bit of a lead, however the score is flickering quite a bit. It's very
flickering
early.
quite a bit. And also, this lead, to be frank, means absolutely nothing. It's not even like this is easy, but compared to what is to come, this tour hasn't even started. We're 1010. So yeah, it's gonna be the first stream hitting very soon. Netherlands right now with a healthy lead as they come out of a Netherlands-centric section. So
yeah, but here's a bit of more Rice here favoring the
jump stream number 1.
Everything. And
everyone hitting.
No misses. Ready perfectly getting a 200.
Yeah, and you see how the X swings back to the UK as the jump stream rages on.
Ready perfectly really messing up on a lot of these jump streams. He's getting quite a few 200s and 300s. Which isn't too great for the Netherlands, just making this very close.
Yeah, and right now the score is back to flickering again. Very interesting dynamic.
And looks like this lead has swapped over to Team Netherlands, but
yeah, now it really swings to the Netherlands. Username dropping a long note. Really not what you want.
There's still definitely a lot of time left. We're already a third in. But unless the Netherlands take a few more misses, the UK is gonna have to catch up.
Username dropping a lot. Just had a one. Oh, I think they're nervous. I think they're just very nervous. That happens when you're nervous. And right now, increases once more the lead of the Netherlands.
Yeah, and
not really what you want to see from the UK side. This section is so unhealthy for your nerves. You get this long section that you gotta pay attention to, where you can simmer all year with how nervous you are. And there's these LNs that are always available to be dropped because you're shaking so hard.
Yeah, and you can see that with Taylor missing. That is so bad. Hyper, the only full combo.
Yeah, it's only full combo. The UK does not like it. Yeah, lead sitting at like 10k.
Netherlands is just making this lead longer and longer. They definitely have a lot more cushion, as we saw in Tokyo Ghetto.
Yeah.
Netherlands was able to get 2 misses and still win, and it's mainly just off of their accuracies. Pretty perfectly hitting a bit early. Possibly just hasn't practiced this or played this at all.
Yeah, perhaps. They're doing really well if they haven't practiced. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just focusing on a combo, which is a good idea. on a chart like this.
We are about 2/3 in the map, about only a third left. That is not much from where we started with how good Netherlands lead is. If we see a full combo reset on Team Netherlands, that'll be very bad for them. It is definitely possible.
The lead is positively growing on this Ellen section. Yeah, I just got past it.
Ooh, Taylor with another miss. That is so bad.
That is so unfortunate. Lead now hovering about 30k, I believe, almost. Yeah, no, definitely. And you do not like this. Oh no! And Ray perfectly has a chain miss. Not a huge impact. But right now we're starting the biggest and most intense Rise section. And yeah, we're already seeing chain misses from Ray perfectly in username. Let's see if the other players are gonna hold.
It looks like they're holding pretty well.
Yeah, and yeah, Ray perfectly continues to drop. Taylor dropping. This is the final chance of the UK to try to pull this back. And it's over.
Yeah, that was... Oh, Hyper taking miss. There are no full combos on Team UK.
No full combos.
Very bad. This is going to be very hard for UK to win this.
Yeah, there's a miss from Freak, but the cushion has been established. The bed has been made. And right now, it's time for Netherlands to take this victory lap to the end. Extremely unlikely that the UK gets any sort of turnaround here.
Unless the disconnect happens, I do think Netherlands will be taking this.
Yeah. It's either the disconnect or the meteor.
Either one. Gamma rays. Gamma rays, come in. We'll destroy your computer.
But yeah, that definitely seems like it's gonna be an incredible score by Lumpers too. Great scores all around from both teams. It's just that the Netherlands ends up with a really big lead deriving from combo.
Nobody say it. But yeah, congrats to Team Netherlands.
Congrats to Team Netherlands.
Y'all played super well.
They came back. They got a breakpoint like map 1, and then they spent the entire game just clawing back, and then they took it from the UK in a close match. That was really good. And now they're going to be playing against Peru in the next stage.
Yeah, I think that'll be definitely very close. Peru being very good on the Rice, and I'm pretty sure they're decent on LN. I definitely think Netherlands is a bit in favor.
And the UK playing against Hong Kong, who just beat Chile in a tight game, also tight game 5 tiebreaker. So yeah.
But yeah, that will be closing out our week. This match did happen, and Sweden did win by 5-0.
Yeah. We're gonna be seeing you guys soon enough though, because we will be having the quarterfinals showcase. So that was it for the matches of this week. I'm Halo. I'm here with Sunapple, and this has been the Forum Dishes Mania World Cup for this week. Tune in today later for the showcase, and see you soon.
And tune in next week for even more, hopefully, tiebreakers, because this week was insane with them.
Yeah, this week was crazy. Yeah.
I think somebody said a third of the matches were tiebreakers.
But for now, we're signing out. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.